Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Patrice, and on this channel I focus on lifestyle videos. So whatever I'm doing, I'm basically videoing. Right now my journey is to be an international student in Canada, and I'm just sharing some tips and tricks and just my journey with you guys. Alright, so for today's video, I hope, sorry for the background noise guys, sorry the lighting is not what it used to be. I am obviously in a new location, a new country, and I'm trying to start to figure things out. So if you see me looking down, I wrote a little bit timelines here so I can give you guys proper timelines. All right, so for today's video, as the title suggests, I'll be sharing my study permit experience with you guys. So this video is basically divided into many parts. Right now I'm just going to share just the timeline and just how my study permit journey was. In a different video I'm going to share with you guys when and why I decided to go to Canada, come to Canada. And in another video I'll be sharing with you guys just like how you fill out your form, things that you need, just all of that jazz. So this isn't very part, so stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button down below so you guys can get notified whenever I post a video. Hit that subscribe button down below so you guys can be informed whenever each of these videos come out, because they're very helpful. Mega drop some bombs, some tips, some tricks that if you're interested, or if a family member of yours is interested, they can also get on this journey. Hi guys. All right, so I'm about to share my study permit experience with you guys, so let's get started. All right, so the first part of it is it started in 2019. So yes, I'm in 2022 now. I'm sharing this journey with you guys. I've been on it since 2019. No joke. I can tell you, perseverance is key. Just stay focused and just persevere. Nothing good that you want. Some in the motivational section. Nothing good that you want is going to come at the snap of a finger. It takes time. All right. So process started in 2019. In 2019, I had just came back from the work and travel program, or the cultural exchange program, and I decided that I was going to look at a job here in Jamaica, my home, right? Started looking at a job. It was not favorable. I was not getting any calls. Interviews weren't going well, and I just decided, okay, Pat, take a step back and broaden your horizon. I did, and I decided. I have a friend in Canada who's always been telling me to try Canada, so I said, okay, let me try Canada. So I tried to do some research, very quick research, very quick thing, and I decided to apply to three universities. I applied to the University of Saskatchewan. I applied to the University of Alberta, and I applied to the Memorial University, right? So the first one that I got denied from was really a denial. It was more of a lecturer that I had. I wanted this person to submit, like a reference for me, and they just did not submit it in time. I remember calling the person, going up at the university and trying to get in touch with the person. This is after I spoke to the person. I told them who I was, and they're like, oh, Patrice, sure man, yeah man, I'll do it. Never happened. And so I lost out the opportunity on that university. The other two, the first one was I think it was because this is Saskatchewan. That was the University of Alberta that happened for. University of Saskatchewan, I had a supervisor that I had in mind based on just what I wanted to pursue there. It was master's in chemistry, but what I wanted to focus on, I had a supervisor in mind, and I got a call from university saying that the supervisor was not going to be available for this semester, so I should choose another. I queried how I should find another supervisor. I tried to get in touch with persons, to no avail. So basically that one was 4 goals. So this is 2 out of 3 knockout now. By this time I was in 2020. It was pandemic time. For early 2020, I got a job that was not what I wanted. It was just basically, let me try this because I need to pay the bills and I need some sort of experience. So let me try this. This was early 2020. Spent about, I want to say about 2 months doing that. After which I got another job which was more aligned to me and I was more comfortable here and it was in my field. And I started this job about in March. So it was in March now that running around the third university, which was the Memorial University, I just got an email one day saying that, I was denied. So now 3 out of 3 done. Alright, by this time, as I mentioned, it was about March of 2020. Pandemic had just hit, mask wearing, shut down everywhere, and I thought, okay, Pat, take a step back. It was kind of rushed before because you weren't able to find a job. Take a step back, have a bigger perspective, and decide to plan this thing. And I decided to plan this thing properly. So what I decided to do was, I was in 2020, I was going to apply for fall, which is 1 year of 2021, right? I reached out to a family member, a cousin of mine, and I told her what I was interested in doing, and she hooked me up with one of her friends, family friend, who had some connection to the Niagara College. And so I applied to Niagara College. I got accepted for my program, but while I was doing research, I just didn't see that this program was fitting for me. It was a program that I didn't see the job opportunities being a whole lot, and so I said to myself, no, this was not going to do. And this was, I want to say, about September of 2020. So I said, you know what, let me try to search for another college that's more aligned with what I was doing, at the job that I was. And I found a college, which was my college now. I found a college and I decided, okay, I can work with this one. I sent my application out. This was in about November of 2020, and then I got accepted about a month later, which is December of 2020. So now I had everything down in terms of where I wanted to go. I was still planning. I was watching ton of videos on YouTube, and I was just all over the place. I was just doing so much research because I wanted my application to be chef's kiss, right? So I was still doing my research and I was watching a bunch of videos, and in everything I was trying to save. This journey is a lot, and I will have another video that I'm going to stay tuned. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I will have another video that I'll go in detail as to what you need and break down financially, but right off the top of my head, I can tell you that you needed your tuition and at least $10,000 for your living expenses. My tuition was $17,000 at Conestoga College. That's a lot of money. In Jamaica, that's like, I want to say almost, if not 2 million. That's a whole lot of money, and I needed to provide that, plus have money to say, okay, when I go in the country, I'm not going to be a burden to your system. This is how I'm going to survive. So I was just saving. I was trying my best in that entire process from about December when I got accepted till about June when I submitted my study permit application. It was just so much. It was up, it was down. The money, the currency was fluctuating. So this minute I think, okay, I have enough money. Next minute I think, like, I don't have enough money. I remember this just being a daunting emotional experience for me. It was too much. I finally decided to submit my application of June of 2021 for fall, which is September of 2021. I submitted my application, and when I did, about a month later, I got a message from my school saying that about a month later, I got a message from my school saying that my application was revoked. What this means was that my fall planning went down So I had to plan everything for the winter semester. Remember, I've been planning this from late 2019 when I applied to those 3 universities. Let me just insert this motivational clip here and tell you guys, you have to be strong. If you're deciding to go on this journey, mark you, everybody's journey is different, but for my journey, I had to be strong. A lot of persons, they saw me and they heard my plan, but they never know the half fight. I had to be extremely strong to handle what I had to. Anyway, so it was revoked and I did not get to start for fall. By this time, my nerves were racking because this was the longest waiting period of my life. I don't think it was long, right? And I waited. I submitted my, let me get a timeline. I submitted my application June the 5th. And I did my biometrics June the 7th. So August the 19th, 2021, I received the email from CIC stating, we sent a message about your application to your account. I should sign in to find what they sent. This, at the time, I had my phone. I was trying to sign in on my phone. This was the longest signing up ever. I tried and my fingers are trembling, and in the event of everything, I'm a prayer word. I pray and I said, God, you know I'm gonna put this in your hands. It just need for workout. And me I pray and me I shake. And then when I opened my application, I saw that I had been approved. So my study permit had been approved, and immediately I started crying. When you have planned for something, when you have worked hard on something for any amount of time, but for the amount of time that I was, which was about 2 years, and it finally works out, I cried. And the first person I called for was my mom. My mom, she was at the house at the time, and I remember her shouting, "Mommy!" And she said, Mom. And then I told her, and I just broke down, and she comforted me. Second person was my boyfriend. I called him, and I remember I was in tears when I was on the phone with him, like, we get you. I'm saying, we get you, because he was close to me at the time. He's like, you get you, me I come. So he came over the house and he comforted me. I couldn't even go to work that day. I was like, I couldn't go to work that day. I was just so happy, so excited. But at the same time, knowing who I am and how I am, I was just on, gotta get this mode. So I eventually, started planning for my stuff, and yeah. So this is basically just like a pinch of what's what. That's my study permit experience, and it's a motivational video. It's a video that tell you don't get up. I have watched, I remember watching Christina's video. For those of you that are on the study permit experience or journey, you would have been familiar with her. She's her channel is called As Told by Canadian Immigrants. I remember watching her journey, and she went through a lot. Goody blue card ticket long before she gets her passport. She went through, I even being Rasheen. I watched Rasheen's video, and I watched her study permit experience as well. And she went through her a little bit. So I think it's just a process. Very few persons a lot of persons even have got denied. I watched this this African YouTuber, Noel, a Bingwa, that I watched, and he was denied, I think, 3 times before he got it. So for me to get it on my first try is a blessing. Even though I went through what I went through, it's not the worst. And here I am today. Months later, I am in the country. Months later, I am going to start school. Months later, I'm doing what I need to do. So this is just a motivational video for you guys. Please ensure that you share it with persons who are probably going through a low patch, to know that it will work out. And I didn't share this. I probably in another video I'll expound on this, but I was going through a whole lot in 2020. I know a lot of persons have because of the pandemic, but I was going through a whole lot. And to see that it all worked out a year or 2 or 3 or 4 later, it worked out is a blessing. So don't give up. Don't give up, and don't forget to keep God in everything that you do. Keep him in your prayers, keep him in every single thing that you do. I know I pray night and day. And don't get me wrong, I've got the study permit and I have so much other things to accomplish with my professional life and my personal life, and I'm keeping him talking on my bosom. I'm keeping him in every single thing that I do. Yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know what you think about the journey. If you know somebody that has been on the journey similar to mine, or for your personal experience you want to share with me, comment down below. I'll be ready and waiting to answer your comments.